Why Javelin anti-tank missiles are vital to Ukraine's fight against Russia. Since Russia invaded Ukraine on Thursday, February 24, signs of significant battle damage to its tanks have surfaced across social media and news networks. A U.S. military aid package worth $60 million arrived in Ukraine on June 16, which included Javelin anti-tank missiles and other military aid. Another $350 million in military assistance was greenlit by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken today. We are not confirming quantities, just that we have supplied javelins and other lethal and non-lethal security assistance. According to the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense, Ukraine has dealt Russian forces a heavy blow. Ukraine claims to have destroyed at least 80 tanks, 516 armored combat vehicles of various types, 10 aircraft, 7 helicopters, and 2,800 special staff. American tactical fighters spoke with U.S. Medal of Honor recipient Clint Romshaw about javelins and their use in conventional warfare. Before Romshaw was awarded the Medal of Honor, he was a tanker well versed in how javelins and other anti-tank missiles work against tanks and other types of armor. He received extensive training while serving in armor roles, taking part in rotations through Germany and South Korea, training to combat invasions as a tank crew member. All of my training before 2001 was to stop a Russian invasion of Europe, Romshaw said. Romshaw believes Russian tanks and their reactive armor or javelin shields won't stand up to a javelin missile. He explained that the top side of Russian tank turrets, like most other tanks, are much thinner in comparison to the other areas of the tank. Romshaw said that even though the explosive reactive armor may stop some of the javelin's penetrating blast, it won't stop all of it. It would still have oomph to punch through that and cause crew fires, cause fire control system malfunctions. Romshaw explained that Russian T-72 and T-64 tanks, like the ones seen crossing Ukraine's borders, store their ammo inside and underneath the tank's turret. So when an armor-piercing round like the Javelin ignites the stored ammo via its own warhead, the turret will go flying. Typically, if you see a turret off a tank, that is because of some sort of top attack round ignited the ammo storage inside that tank. That'll lift that turret right the fuck off. The evidence of this has appeared in different videos and photos circulating, with one video highlighting a Russian tank turret that had been popped off. The original poster of the video said that the popped turret rests in an area outside of Kharkiv, Ukraine, where heavy fighting is still ongoing. Javelins have a top attack setting, meaning they can be set to strike a tank in its weakest spot, the top turret. Romshaw believes that a metal shield can't prevent a javelin warhead from penetrating the tank, and even the reactive armor won't be enough to stop disabling effects. The reactive armor is meant to prevent a shaped charge, but it's not enough to keep the whole projectile from punching through the thin top turret armor, Romshaw said. He said that there are two things a tank crew doesn't want to face in the open: javelins and unchallenged air support. With javelins being provided to Ukrainians and the country's air force still flying in some areas, they maintain a formidable force. Now if you could put one guy up on the side of a hill with 6 fucking javelin missiles, you're stopping an entire company of tanks with one guy. They don't even know where that shit is coming from. He explained that javelins have a soft launch, so there's no smoke trail to show where they are being launched from, nor a dirt cloud kicked up by missile backblast. Romshaw said from the time of launch, the tank crew has maybe 10 to 12 seconds to try and evade, but with the launch location remaining out of sight, there's little chance of evasion. Romshaw also pointed out that a javelin rarely misses. He said it's one of the best fire-and-forget launchers that can be used against armor. Lockheed Martin, the producer of javelin missiles, boasts a 94% hit rate on targets with a firing range anywhere from 65 to 4,000 meters, or about 70 yards to nearly 2.5 miles. Thanks for watching.